Hello, and welcome to today's podcast, where we're diving into a topic that's crucial for anyone looking to succeed in the world of passive income: mastering financial literacy. You know, it's funny how life can throw curveballs when you least expect them. Just a few months ago, I got a phone call that felt like a punch to the gut. The project I was sure would be a game changer was unexpectedly falling apart, and I was left scrambling to figure out why. I thought I had everything under control. I mean, who hasn't felt that sense of security before, right? But then suddenly, reality hits you hard. This particular project was a real estate investment I had high hopes for. A venture I'd poured my savings into, expecting it to be my ticket to financial freedom. What I learned, though, is that the term passive income can be misleading. It suggests you can just sit back and let the money roll in. But the truth is, it requires active vigilance. So there I was, with the phone in my hand, my mind racing to figure out where I had gone wrong. I had done my homework, followed the advice, and even taken a course on real estate investments. The property was in a prime location, and the numbers seemed solid on paper. So why was it failing? It couldn't just be bad luck. I felt compelled to dig deeper. And as you might imagine, it wasn't an easy process. Sifting through the details felt like pulling teeth at first. But the very first step, re-evaluating the financial projections, was incredibly revealing. It turned out I had overlooked some critical expenses, like maintenance costs, which may seem minor individually, but really add up over time. There was also the vacancy rate I had been overly optimistic about, assuming it would always be rented out. Rookie mistake, right? And it's not just me. Underestimating costs and overestimating returns are classic pitfalls for new investors. The reality is, vacancies are a fluctuating factor, as evidenced by the U.S. rental vacancy rate, which was 7.1% in the first quarter of 2025, up from 6.6% the year before. This whole ordeal really hammered home the importance of financial literacy, especially in understanding cash flow. I realized I needed to not only focus on the exciting income figures, but also pay attention to those little numbers that can sneak up on you. It's like trying to sail without understanding the ocean currents. You might be okay for a while, but eventually you're going to hit a storm. If you're just starting out with passive income, let me tell you, understanding cash flow is not just crucial, it's the foundation of sustainability. It's more than just watching the money roll in. It's about managing it effectively, knowing where it's going, and being clear on what's left after all the expenses. A resource that really helped me grasp this concept is Understanding Cash Flow, Key to Income Success. A steady stream of passive income isn't just about financial stability. It's about security and independence. As I waded through spreadsheets, trying to untangle the financial mess, I won't lie, it was frustrating. But it was also a profound turning point. The experience highlighted that I had been too focused on the income side, neglecting the expenses. This experience isn't unique to me. It's a common issue among investors. Many of us miss the importance of having a detailed budget and realistic projections. Just to put it in perspective, in 2024, U.S. adults only correctly answered 48% of financial literacy index questions, a figure that has been stagnant for years. Working through the numbers, I began to see patterns. The more I understood my cash flow, the more confident I felt in making informed decisions. This wasn't just about saving my real estate project. It was about learning a vital life skill that goes beyond a single investment. But let's be real, it wasn't all smooth sailing. There were countless moments of doubt. I questioned myself, thinking, what if I couldn't turn this around? What if my investment was a lost cause? Those thoughts were tough to shake, and it's something many of us encounter during financial setbacks. you start to feel like a fraud, talking the talk, but not walking the walk. Eventually, after weeks of relentless effort, things started to fall into place. I restructured my budget, accounted for unexpected costs, and set up a robust contingency fund. I even renegotiated some contracts to better align with my revised cash flow forecasts. It wasn't easy, and it certainly wasn't neat, but it was hard-earned and worthwhile. This entire experience taught me that financial literacy is the backbone of managing any passive income stream. It's not just about having money come in, it's about ensuring that inflow is sustainable and resilient. If you're looking to build a strong income stream, I highly recommend diving into resources like Build Passive Income Beginner Strategies 2024 for practical tips that resonate with today's market. Reflecting on this journey, what would I do differently if I could turn back time? For starters, I'd prioritize financial literacy from the beginning. I'd be more conservative with projections, taking a worst-case scenario approach when crunching numbers. Understanding the nuanced differences between active and passive income became clearer than ever. Often, what we consider passive income requires significant upfront work and ongoing oversight, making it more semi-passive. And what would I repeat? The willingness to face mistakes head-on and learn from them. It's easy to give up when things get tough, but real growth happens when you push through the discomfort and adapt. Looking back, I'm surprisingly grateful for this humbling experience. It wasn't just about salvaging an investment, it was about acquiring the financial literacy needed to manage passive income effectively for life. I genuinely hope sharing this story helps you avoid the same pitfalls. If you're just starting, do yourself a favor and look into 15 mistakes beginners make in passive income. It's a valuable shortcut to sidestepping unnecessary headaches. Managing passive income is a journey, a messy, unpredictable, and sometimes overwhelming journey. But it's one worth taking, especially if you're armed with the right knowledge, a willingness to learn, and a healthy dose of realistic optimism. Thank you for tuning in today, and I hope this conversation has sparked some insights for you on your own financial journey. Until next time.